My name is Jonathan Akwamwa. I'm the CEO and founder of Team CSR Ghana. Team CSR Ghana is a non-profit or NGO in Ghana, and we basically work with corporate bodies and organizations to help them fulfill their corporate social responsibility, or we work with nonprofits and NGOs to help them raise funds for specific needs in their communities. And so a lot of work we do falls around doing boreholes in communities that don't have access to safe drinking water.
What's in you? We are now, Mosa. Indeed, we are now.
We also do the rebuilding of schools for kids who are studying under trees. We do clinics to help with areas that don't have any clinic facility at all. So we do a lot of major work in Ghana. We've been doing work here in Ghana for about 10 years now. So we have a long history of helping communities throughout Ghana. One of the initiatives that we're working on since 2019 is the Water for Life initiative, which was funded by Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated internationally, along with its members and districts and chapters and so forth. Our goal was to do 24 boreholes throughout Ghana. We have done 80 boreholes as of now. And so we are primed and set to be able to help the International Women of Color Committee by Zeta Phi Beta. We're able to help you all to begin the next phase of the work that you have been doing in Ghana since the middle 2000s. First, you all were able to dig wells through most of the Ashanti region, and some of those wells are not in use. So many of them were not in use even after they were dug. And it's because it's an old model of digging wells, which is hand dug, and most of the time they dry up, the pumps don't work anymore, and so many issues are involved with actually digging a well as a source of water for a community.
This is Tanosu in the Ashanti region. As I said earlier, the well that they've drilled has collapsed, and then the increasing number of population in the area demands for a new mechanized borehole. Those in the video are the assembly member for the area and then the unit committee member. We interact with them shortly, and then they give us something brief so that we can add it to our reports in the community.
I'm Richard Kakari, assembly member for Tanosu. As my boss said, this ball was drilled in 2004 when even I wasn't assembly member then. And looking at the population here, a lot of people who have water. But the Ghana Water Company supply is not reliable. We cannot rely on Ghana Water Company. So we will be happy if a new one will be started for this area. Even the members here are numbering about almost 2,000 plus, and almost half or more than half of them are not having water. So we'll be very happy for this NGO.
We are here in Patuum, in the Masuk Kwanta district of the Ashanti region. This is the well. This is the condition of the well, as you can see. This is the hole. It's currently closed. And this is the area. This is the overview of the community, as you can see in the video. This is the condition of the well. This is it. This is in Patuum. So we are here in Dorset Primary School in Esuo-Yeboah, in the Kwadaso district of Ashanti region. This is the status of the well, and as you can see, the polytank, according to the resident here, it has broken down. It's no more in use, and as you can see, the whole place, they don't have water. This is the condition of the water that serves these people in this area. This is a shot of it, and this is the status of it. You can see the whole wall that had been constructed, where the polytank was sitting on top. This is the status of it now. So this is Esuo-Yeboah community in Kwadaso district. This is one of the wells that have been dug, and you can see clearly in the video, this footage, that the well is not in use again. As you can see, the well, this is the well, they've loaded it with ties, and then this is the wall. This is the status. The polytank too is not on top, and then according to those who live around this area, it has burst. The polytank has burst. They currently don't know where it is, and the water too, they are no more using it. As to whether they have enough water here, we'll speak to them shortly, and they will give us account on it.
And so what Team CSR, what we do is we do a borehole for the community. That is a water rig is brought into the community to actually drill to the water table, so that you are able to receive water from the water table, which is full of minerals and which is as healthy as you can get. A lot of the bottled water companies use the same process to get water to sell internationally. So again, we drill to the water table. We provide a sustainable means of accessing water for a community, and that is that these boreholes, they last for generations, up to 20 years. If need be, a community can have access to safe drinking water. And so we are presenting this for the International Women of Color Committee. We're looking at going back to all those communities that well was dug, to be able to provide access to safe drinking water for these communities. Many people are asking, where are the people that dug the well? What is going on? We haven't had water since this thing was dug. And so we went back to assess all of these situations and see what needed to happen to make sure that these people were able to get the results that they wanted from this project that was done by IWCC. And so our company, we make sure that the water is sustainable. We add a team that helps to train the community on how to fix the pumps and other things that might break down in the borehole. We show them how to actually maintain it, and also how to make sure that the project is sustainable. And so there are many ways that we bring as a team to the community to engage the community and make sure that they have access to safe drinking water on a sustainable level. And so we're really excited about this partnership with IWCC. We hope to get started in February and start with the first 2 boreholes, and so that we can go back and make sure that these communities, especially the women and children who are tasked with getting water for the family, are able to have access to safe drinking water, to help the kids able to go to school so that they don't spend most of their day fetching water, to make sure that the women are able to take care of the family. And so it's just so important that people have access to safe drinking water, especially the school children. The school children spend a lot of their days actually going out and getting water for the family. And so this will enable kids to be able to study, do well in school, and have access at their school to safe drinking water. And so we really look forward to this partnership. We know that it's going to be a blessing to these communities that have been identified by IWCC to begin work. And we know that it will impact lives tremendously. A lot of times we take for granted what water is, but when you see a family, a young lady collect 1 bucket of water, and that 1 bucket of water is used to bathe about 4 children, including the mother and the child. It's amazing just what and how much people value water here in our country. A lot of times people go out and fetch water in ditches or stagnant water sources where the goats drink from, where everybody collects water from. And so it's really, really sad, and we want to make sure that IWCC has an impact on the livelihoods of these women and children in the Ashanti region, and that we have access to safe drinking water for these communities to curb illnesses such as malaria, diarrhea, all types of waterborne diseases that cause different viruses among children, and that we can help to lower the infant mortality rate in these communities. So again, we thank you for the opportunity to partner with IWCC, and we look forward to working with you to help these women and children in these communities. And one of the schools that we're first going to address is a school in the Ashanti region where they also have a clinic. And so these girls at this all-girls school will be able to actually focus on their studies. We'll have a clinic that will have access to safe drinking water and safe water for them to be able to handle any illnesses that occur at the school, while also providing water for the community. And so again, we look forward to this opportunity. We thank IWCC for partnering with us to make sure that we are able to help you all have a sustainable project that makes a life-changing impact on the communities of Ghana. Thank you.